Hey y'all, it's Nubian Princess.
And this is Joy.
And this is New Dope.
All right.
How you been, girl?
I've been good. How you been?
I've been good. It's been a minute since we've been linking.
I know.
Even though this is my best friend, like we got our own separate lives.
We do.
We do our own things, you know. But yeah, it's
How you feeling about Grammy?
I know,
weekend?
but it's 2026 and the Grammys is like right around the corner. That's
Man,
crazy.
time is flying.
No, time is flying.
Time is super
We
flying.
halfway through January already. Like, what the freak? But
Yeah. We just went to last year, the Snoop Dogg event for the Grammys.
Yeah. Grammy weekend last year was really fun.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that wasn't Grammy. That was BET weekend.
Was it?
That was BET weekend.
Okay.
That was BET.
Shoot. But
Grammy.
still.
But I feel like we did something for them. Oh, before the weekend. I think it was the week before Grammy weekend. We was a little outside, just a little bit. But for the actual Grammys, I was at home with my mom watching it.
But like being outside during the Grammy weekend, do you think like it's important to be outside to network, or you feel like you can network without having to be in a scene?
I think it depends. I think it depends on kind of like where you're going. Like if you're, a music artist and you're trying to get your name out there, or you're like a music video director, creative directors, streaming writers, like I think it makes more sense because you can like connect. But if you're just trying to be outside, just be outside. I mean, but hey, it is some people like that just want to be outside, which I get it. But I don't know. My favorite part about Grammy weekend is like the music. All my favorite artists, seeing them get all the awards that they deserve. I hope Kehlani gets one this year. She been nominated for I think like 2 Grammys and she still hasn't gotten one yet. But this year she's nominated for a few, which I'm really excited for. Leon Thomas. Hope he brings him home.
The family, the gang. Shout out to the family. But hopefully, he's won some before this year. I feel like he's definitely gonna win some again.
I remember when the album came out, I was like, and we went to go see him. I was like, he's getting nominated for next year's Grammy. Sure. And I'm so happy that it's happening for him. Like, dang.
Yeah.
He's had a journey.
For artists, I feel like too, because some artists, like it's a journey. So for them to be able to win these awards during the Grammys is like super, super, super meaningful, especially not only to them, but like to their families too. Like I could speak, at least for me, because I'm like witnessing it firsthand. Just like with the family, like his mom, sisters, my mom, cousins, like we've all seen the progression since like childhood. So I know that that's how it is with like other artists as well. Even if they gotten into it 10 years ago or even 3 years ago, like it's still like their own journey. And then just to be able to hit like that milestone of winning a Grammy, it has to feel like surreal.
No, facts. That's how I be feeling about Coco Jones. Like she was putting out music a long time ago and then kind of like left the scene a little bit. Like she was still doing it, but like not at a magnitude as what she's doing now. And I'm just like, wow, like I love seeing her whole little journey, her whole progression. Love that for her. So I hope that Grammy weekend is gonna be a good weekend. I hope all my faves get, all the awards that they should get. But how do you think that like being a creative, like, okay, because we're both creatives, we've both been doing this for such a long time. Like this is something that I feel like it's really in us, not on us. Like the things that we bring to the table, you can't really teach,
Okay.
But like, do you all think that it's worth it? Like sometimes, because really, for real, like just earlier this year and just seeing how like last year went and how this year is going for me, I was just praying to God and I was like, God, like, I hope I'm not doing all of this for nothing. Like I really hope that I'm like living in my purpose and like the creative juices and talent that he's like given me. I hope that I'm like able to succeed and go far in it. I've already done so much so far, which makes me think like, okay, like I know I'm on the right track. I know like I'm in the right lane, but sometimes it's like when that bag don't be as heavy as you want it to be. I be like, oh, do this all like, And I be trying to, I don't be focused on the money. I don't, but hey, we're getting older. Like we want families, we want husbands, like we want houses, we want to own houses. Like I just be thinking about stuff like, do you feel like it's all worth it?
Yeah, I do feel like it's worth it because also you gotta think too, like, would you rather be working a 9 to 5 that you hate, but you making $10K a month and every day is another problem. Every day is just like you're miserable. But you living in that apartment that you got, you driving that nice car for what? For you not to be happy? Because at that point, what are you doing it for? To look the part?
Right.
Or do you want to do what you want to do?
Yeah.
Do you want to be living in your purpose? Do you want to, kind of expand and like nurture those talents and those gifts that were given to you.
Exactly.
You know? So I definitely feel like it's worth it. And when I was in high school, I had this music teacher. His name was Mr. Fly. Don't know if you'll see this, sir, but
shout out to Mr. Fly. That's such a cold name. I love that.
Literally, and he used to go to Los Angeles too.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, side note, that's where me and Joy have many. We've known each other since we was like what, 4 years old?
Big folk.
Yeah, we met in church, but anyway.
Yeah. Holy girl.
Shout out to Mr. Fly.
Sanctified. But Mr. Fly, he used to always give advice to every kid that was like wanting to do anything creative. You know, do what you love, even if it's aside from creative. Even if you want to go into the medical field, you want to be in STEM or like engineering, like do what you love, and the money will come to you.
Yeah.
Don't really worry about like, oh, I need to do this because it's paying this amount, or maybe I should steer away from what I love doing because it's not paying me what I want to be getting paid. You know, like, stay vigilant, stay prayed up, and everything will slowly fall like into fruition. And again, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier during the Grammys, like just in terms of like everybody's journey. Like you have your own journey, and I feel like social media kind of like can kind of misconstrue like different things with people and just like make them feel like they're behind and make them feel like they're not doing enough when in actuality you are, like you're on your path. You can't really dictate, oh, well, this person went big at 18 and here I am 25. What's the difference? There is no difference.
Their journey is their journey. My journey is my journey. Yours is yours.
Your journey is your journey, and it'll happen when it needs to happen.
That's facts.
I definitely feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, no, I be thinking that, and I just be like, I think for me it's mainly just like I hope I'm doing like the best that, you know, because like it would be a disservice for me to not use all my talents, and I have so many, and I'm just like, God, like let me be a blessing to others in this space that I am doing. And you know, I pray about it often, so I know it's not just like going to waste. But I don't know, sometimes you just can't help but think or like wonder, you know, just like but yeah, no, I definitely think that we've been on the right path. Just dang, I'm even looking back since like 6 years ago, 2020, you know, like man, dang. I know
2020 was 6 years ago. Time, man.
No, for real. I was thinking about that, and I was like, yay. 2020 was 6 years ago. You know what I was doing 6 years ago? Yeah. Like, and I've grown so much in 6 years, and so have you, that I'm just like, wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Like, it can only get better, you know?
But how do you feel like, you know, you talked about husbands and kids. Like, how do you feel that balances out? Like, trying to balance your creative stuff and then balancing, like, a relationship along with that?
Great question. Because I feel like I'm in a space of that right now. I feel like I'm kind of far a little bit.
Go ahead, continue.
But I think it depends. Like, okay, well, first, how do you feel about like dating people that are like in the same kind of world as you? Like, do you think you would date another creative? Because I think that makes a difference too. Or are you? Because I used to be on some like at first I was like, okay, I would love to date somebody that's kind of in a similar field, whether I'm creative directing and they're like the photographer or the videographer on set, you know, something like that, or like, I don't know, something like that.
I feel like that's case by case, because I feel like some people it works. Some people it's like your spouse is like your partner and what it is that you do creatively, like you said. If it's like modeling, the other one is like an editor, or,
right?
You know, like, but other times, sometimes people need people that aren't in the creative world just to kind of give them a break. Yeah, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Having somebody that's creative kind of gives them a break from everything being so like meticulous.
Right,
you know, like,
and that's what I was thinking about.
So it just depends on like what that person feels like they need. For me, I don't know. Cause I used to think the other way, and then I was thinking like, I don't want my man and nothing to do. And now I'm like, I'm in that space, so it's like, well, maybe I do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, cause you be dating people that sometimes they're in like the similar, like same field, and sometimes they're like, like way over there. I feel like sometimes it's definitely 50-50, but I like it, cause it's like Be a balance. But,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but
Michael B. Jordan, if you watching this,
I'm screaming. No, she's definitely ready.
Definitely.
She's
overly going.
Overly going. It's crazy.
But
overly going is correct.
Nah, but just like being for real though. For me personally, I feel like sometimes I don't want my person to be in like the creative world.
Yeah.
Because of how I feel about fame. Because I don't feel like I want to be famous, and I know it's like, it's not me being conceited, but like more recently, like even at me working like at the job that I work at and still doing my creative stuff, a lot of people have been telling me like, oh, like why are you here, like, or I see big things for you, you're gonna be famous, and why don't you do this, and why aren't you singing,
and you are girl with the freak.
I don't, but it's just like I haven't really, like, I stopped my own progression because I rather be posted up with the money, family, kids. We're
out the spotlight.
Out the spotlight. I don't need jack squat on nobody's TMZ. Nobody's nothing. I don't want my kids to be, you know, in everybody's face. Like, so it's just difficult because everything that I do is leading
to that,
to notoriety and to fame. So it's like, it's what I love, and then that's why I kind of switched everything that I do to behind the scenes.
That's true.
Everything that I once did was in front of the camera.
That's
the modeling,
true.
the singing, the acting. I'm like, how about we just let's how does camera work?
Yeah.
That's literally how I got into it. When I used to be on set modeling, I used to just get off a set while everybody be on lunch or taking their BTS. I'm asking cameraman,
what does camera do?
Yeah, how does lighting work? What's the settings on this? How you get the warm light? How you get the cool light? Da, da, da. So then, cool, that led to something else. Let me assist you. Let me direct. Let me do this. Now I'm like behind the scenes. Now I feel like, oh, okay, well, if I direct a movie that like hits #1 in the box office in theaters, I may be famous, but they're looking at the actor. They're not really looking at.
Or it may be a Ryan Coogler situation.
Exactly.
You know, him and his wife.
Exactly.
Like,
and he's getting like the fame that he's getting now too, but it's still not as great.
It's still kind of private.
Denzel Washington, you know?
But
all the movies that were directed, that starred Denzel Washington, they were hit movies, you know? So those directors are definitely paid well off, living in their purpose, living their dream. Nobody knows their kids. I can't tell you their names. I can't tell you who they're married to. You know, but it's like they have done and they've accomplished like so many great things. So I feel like for me personally, I would just rather have like a more private life and still try to figure out again, you know, like how we can do the creative stuff. And that's why I've changed everything to behind the scenes.
Yeah, I definitely be leaning a lot into that privateness. Like even now, like just posting, man, you know, my man on social media is like very.
She posts his peaky nails. Y'all ain't gonna find
you
out.
can get the tip of this man's foot. That's it. But yeah, like I be, because it's so sacred and it's so special to me, and it's like too many people's opinions, like. I don't know. I really be on some like you won't find out who my boyfriend is until he's my husband. Until maybe even until I'm pregnant. After the wedding, you can get them. You can find out who my man is. But yeah, I don't. But it's also like you said. I think it's just finding that balance of like the areas that we work in, knowing how to. Okay, this is work. This is our relationship. You know, like if both parties decide that they want to merge the two and make it be a thing. Sure. I don't know. I think it, like you said, it depends on certain circumstances. You know, as far as like that couple. Because I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of couples on social media, and I'm like, I don't know if that's my thing. Like I probably wouldn't do the whole content thing. I definitely wouldn't do that. Like maybe like getting this one TikTok.
Like content and relationships kind of affect each other.
I think that a lot of couples that are on social media right now may be, I feel like their relationship can be fueled by their social media presence. But because I am very optimistic, I think that sometimes that can help a relationship, and sometimes it can be the other way around to where it kind of kills the relationship, you know? It's helping as far as like, okay, this is a way that we bond. We like doing this, but we know that this doesn't take over our relationship. I think it's a healthy way to do it. But I do think that sometimes it be some couples that I'm like, you can tell this is fake. You can y'all just doing it for the cameras. And if that's y'all, then okay, that's not my business. But when it comes to me and mine, things will definitely be done privately, how we like to do what we do.
Yeah, because what was I? 18, 19.
Yeah, you.
I had a whole experience with a YouTube couple situation.
Yeah,
so
that was very interesting.
That showed me like, oh no, I can't, because also I'm not one that's like, I can't fake the funk.
Yeah.
Like I really can't fake the funk. Like
we just argued and you trying to turn the car. I'll slap the camera. Come in, let's
Okay, I'm not posting up no picture. I don't want to do no lipstick challenge. No,
right.
Nothing. But like, so, you know, but when that's where you make your money from, then it changes the relationship into a job.
Yeah.
Now, nobody's focusing on love.
Yeah.
Nobody's focusing on, oh, baby, are you okay?
Right.
Nobody's focusing
Talk
on,
about it.
This is a relationship under God.
Yeah,
This is focusing, girl, post this video so we can get this bag.
Okay.
Post this video so we can get another 1,000 subscribers. Post this video. And it's just like, this is no longer a relationship. This is a partnership. This is a business.
That was your reality.
Sometimes, that was
and
my
you were
reality.
so young doing that too. Like, ooh, God bless.
God bless. Tis. Anywho, but like, even with like marriages too, though, you know, that's also, it's a contract. It's a binding contract legally, whether it be under God, and you know, it's still like everything is combined. Your assets, your finances. When you file taxes, you're filing together. Like you guys are looked at under the government as one.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, it becomes kind of like a business, which is why a lot of people are kind of like on the fence. Like, well, do I want to get married because this person? And then now, too, you just have to kind of be aware of like how somebody is in regards to their financials, how they're handling that. Are they responsible? Are they capable? You know, like,
what do they want to do with their money?
Yeah.
If they have a lot, you know.
Exactly. You gotta figure out their drive.
If they have a small amount.
Exactly. Is this something that if they're gonna be able to provide, if they're gonna want to keep, you know, striving for whatever their purpose is, whether it be in sin, whether it be creatively, but just knowing your person from like a business aspect too is super important. But you never want the relationship to just turn into a business.
Facts.
Because that's what it shouldn't be like.
Facts.
So content is just like, it gets tricky. It's
we
like
made 10K on this last video. Let's try to make 20K.
Right.
Like,
see, and then that's like pressure.
Yeah.
So.
It gets fueled by it in a bad way, but that's crazy. Dang, that was. I remember you had called me one time it was a prank. And it was basically, do you remember? It was you
what
and...
I said? Yeah, I think I said, girl, what now, what you like?
Mind you, I hadn't seen Joy in a minute. This is before we were actually like best friends. Like this was us just being friends.
No, literally, that's how I was like, I'm going down the whip here. But I'm gonna call her. Let's see if she has my back.
And I had her back. I was like, yeah, we had so much fun last night.
She said, yeah, Joy, she was with me. Yeah, she was with me. Why you even calling and asking me if she was with me?
That is funny.
And he was like, wow, your friend is a liar. I was like, she got my back.
right. Because I was like, okay, let me just play along. I don't know if she went hurt, man, or what. But no, yeah, definitely, yeah. How do you? Okay.
Wait.
What?
This is a question.
Okay.
We're about to get into this.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel about balancing relationships with friendships? Talk about it.
Okay, no, this is a great, hold on.
Get my bill.
Hold on. Because this is going to be a conversation.
Oh, it is. Take your sip of water. Let's hear it. Move the little curls out here. Get my ears down. Get my listening ears together. God gave me 2 ears, 1 mouth. Hello.
Okay. I think, wait, where's your question again?
How do you balance relationships with friendships?
Okay. I think, great question. Love the question. I think, one, it comes down to the relationship that you have with your friend.
Right.
Okay? So I'll take me and you for instance.
Oh yeah, take us. Let's hear it.
Me and you are best friends. We've been there for each other. We've been down. We've been solid.
Right. Right.
And I think when you start dating somebody, you know, we're women. We're naturally emotional. We want to feel that love, especially when it comes from a man that we are attracted to, a man that we are interested in, intrigued in. Ooh, like he makes me feel good. You know, like things like that.
Right. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you know, like there's a certain level of like.
No, I understand.
Okay, so so with that, I think that we can get to a point to where we like this feeling again because of the way that it makes us feel.
Right.
I am not getting those things from you. That's not your job to give me those things. You know, it's not. You're not a man.
Right.
You know,
Literally.
Right. So I think it can get to a place to where it starts to get comfortable. But I think as long as you and your best friend have really good communication. I think that if you and your best friend have really good communication,
right.
then there's no way that those two should ever like. Because I know there's been times, you know, where I have definitely been my man, and Joy's been like, and there's been times where you've been my man, and I've been like, hey.
But no more
You know?
no shows.
But
You've done those. That's done. No more no call no shows. This is a JOB. You no call no show again. That is not okay.
no more no call no
gist
show.
of this conversation, you guys. If you guys are out there in new
Now she's talking to the audience.
I am talking to the audience because everybody got to hear this.
Facts.
It's important just to
Facts.
maintain, you know, just to maintain. But like when you're in cupcaking phases, obviously, if you have friends that understand, I understand. Like, okay, time is gonna be cut, right, nipped in the bud. But communication. Do not tell your friend you finna come over. And then you get wrapped up in your man, you do not come over. And vice versa. Don't do that to your friend.
Don't do that to your friend.
Don't do that to your friend.
Don't do that to your friend, Joy.
I love you.
No. That is funny. No, that is actually funny.
It's true. Because even when I was in my cupcaking phase, like I could attest, like I wanted to be snuggled up. Like, what you doing today? Oh, nothing. Just being with my man. Oh, we were supposed to go to the movies. Oh no,
The movies?
I'm supposed to be going to school with my man. Like, so I do understand. Like, people get that way, but to maintain a friendship, you know, so you're not neglecting the other person.
Yeah.
Make sure you balance. Communication is definitely key. Communication is key with everything.
Communication is
relationships, friendships, work.
Communication is key.
Communication, y'all.
Communication is one of the keys.
Yes.
But I think it's the biggest key to unlock the biggest door for sure. With any, like you said, with any relationship.
Yeah.
But I think that's enough. And I obviously, you know, have fallen short, you know, before, and I can definitely, you know, admit that. I'm not finna be like, well, like, no, like, no. I know I have, but I also like, I know how it is, and I was also like, I had a lot of grace, you know, when it came to you, and I was just like, she's with her man, you know, like that. I love this for her, you know. But we just don't need to be a therapy session. We can talk about this off campus.
I have a question though, like in general with like friendships, like when you're speaking to somebody and just like catching in with them, like, hey, how you been? Like if it's been a long time, maybe it hasn't been a long time, but maybe they're just going through something like in their life.
Yeah.
And you being the empathetic person that you are, like how do you feel you're able to kind of maintain like the stress that they may be under? Like do you feel like the stress you kind of take on their stress, you kind of absorb that stress onto you, or do you feel like you're able to kind of like help them without also it affecting you mentally?
Yeah, I think I'm such like a lovable person and like wanting to be there for somebody and like very helpful and like let me know if there's anything I can do for you, you know, let me help, whatever. So like a lot of the times, and some people say that this is like bad, but I don't think so. I think that like when you're close enough to somebody, their problems kind of become your problems, not even on purpose, but just because like you want to make sure that they're okay.
Right.
You know, I don't want you to ever feel like if anything you're going through that you can like talk to it about you, you know, or vice versa. Like I feel like we're gonna figure it out together. Like let you know that you don't have to do this, you know, alone. You don't have to do this by yourself. Like I'm here for you, you know. I think that goes for relationships, romantic relationships, mother and daughter relationship, father and son, mother and son, dad and daughter, you know, best friends. Maybe sometimes even work relationships, just being there for that person. If they, you know, especially depends on like the kind of work format or environment that it is. But like if if you know somebody may need help with something that day, you come through for them. You know, I think it's just about just being there for that person. But what do you think about that?
I feel like yes, and then also too, like too much of a good thing isn't a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
So like, also you have to figure out how to balance when you're giving somebody too much of, you know, like assistance or kind of like too much of your mental or your kind of like emotional state, because you also don't want to fall into a place where you're not able to function, you're not able to maintain or do like the self-care and self-nurturing that you're supposed to be doing. Like even on the plane, like they say, put on your oxygen mask first and then you can assist others, you know? Definitely don't want to be like assisting so much that you forget to look up, like, oh my God, like, I ain't really even
put mine on.
Yeah, I ain't helping myself for real. Like, you know, you helping everybody else. But I do agree, like, for people like us, like our relationships, like anytime you're going through something, even if you don't even realize you're going through something, like I could be all in my feelings, emotional and crying, like, oh my God, like, girl, no, like this situation and we need to da-da-da-da. Like, so it's just a matter of like, one, who the person is, because there are friendships where it don't get that deep. It's kind of like, how you doing?
Yeah,
I'm dealing with this. Oh, okay, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Too much for me.
Right, like, I didn't really mean how you doing. It's just like protocol, like, which is crazy.
I was joking.
Right.
Don't say another word.
But people really operate like that, you know? So,
that's true.
But just making sure like you have like that good balance. For sure.
No, facts. Yeah, no, that's definitely a big part of our relationship. That's one of the things that I love so much about it. We literally like cried like together. Like there was time, prayed together, cried together, screamed together. Like there's been times where we've like, we was going through things, whether it be heartbreak, whether it be just work-related things, whether it just be like just mental health things, you know?
And isn't it interesting too, like, say if it's a predicament where like, I'm not ready to let go of a situation, or you're not ready to let go of a situation, and then we kind of like get mad for each other, like, and be like, oh my God, like you're, you know, like that's like also love too, even though it's like frustration, like it's still like a form of love, like kind of having to kind of snap your friend out of it, like whether it be like you need to do this, or you need to be on your grind, or you need to get out of the situation, like whatever it is, like that's also a sign of like love as well, because I feel like sometimes people can be like, oh, well, that's something that they gotta learn on their own, and sometimes sometimes you do have to kind of, all that gentle parenting, that gentle friendship, you gotta where my belt at, no, facts, just to help somebody, you know, and really like give them that shot of espresso, wake up,
and like you said, that's love too.
That is love.
It's probably tough love, but it's the type of love that is definitely needed sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
So what are you like looking forward to for 2026?
2026, I honestly feel like it's going to be a year where we're able to be more creative and do more things that are in our career path and in our purpose. Like, just recently, last week, like when I had those braids, me and my good friends, Dan Dealey, the fact that it was last week, I took him out so tonight.
I'm laughing because you don't keep braids in longer than a freaking day.
No, I
Sugar
can't.
hair done. Okay, I'm ready for a new style.
Right, yeah. But, so Dan Dealey, he's a super great photographer, videographer, lighting. He's done stuff for Beyonce, for Vogue, for Louis Vuitton, all these great things. But I met him when I was a kid, when he did the documentary on like my family when we were growing up. And recently he was like, oh my God, your braids are so dope. Like, come over, let's shoot the braids. Right. So you helped style me for that.
And did.
And so I think we get the photos back today. So we're actually going to be able to see what those look like.
Yeah.
Super excited. But say next week.
Sorry, that was hilarious. It's like the crunching has to stop. That was so funny. Go ahead. Sorry.
But so Dan, every weekend now, he wants to shoot something.
Yes.
So, like, and it's a way to help him with like him feeling like he's been hitting roadblocks. Because you know, kind of when you're doing like us, when we do music videos, sometimes when you work with an artist, sometimes it's cool, they don't know what they want, so I can go in and be like super creative and like what I feel. But sometimes they do have an idea of what they want. So it's like, okay, we're following this. I can put my creative eye on my creative touch on it, but it's still kind of like their idea. So sometimes there are things that we want to do that we're not able to do, whether it be like there's an outfit that you want to style, and they're kind of like, oh, that's not my vibe.
Right. And I had it all planned out in my head, like this is gonna look fire on them, and then they're like,
I was like, that's a little too much.
Actually,
it's not me, right?
yeah,
So,
I'm okay. I respect
I
it.
think this year, 2026, is the year that every creative, at least that's around me in my life, they're all kind of getting into that mode of like, F it, you know, like I'm gonna just do what it is that I want to do. Like
Agreed.
even if it's just for me, it doesn't have to be for a big project or
Yeah.
you know something that I need to post and I work with this artist. Like it's just for me, like just
Yeah.
to create the project, to create
Yeah.
the art. Like,
That's
they're
literally
doing
what
it
we're
for the
talking
art.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. I definitely think that we're going to grow a lot creatively this year. You know, me excelling in styling, more creative direction. I tackled like creative direction like a freaking dog last year. Like that was one of the main things that I was like focused on. Like I don't want to say I put styling on the back burner. They work together with the people that I work with, but I definitely did a lot more creative direction than I did the year before. So that was fun, just tapping more into that bag and just expanding on that. And I think just moving forward this year, more styling, more creative direction, more of us working together. We got to work together, three times last year? Three times? Yeah, 3 times. All on music videos.
Yeah.
And I'm tripping. We did photo shoots with this rub. Like, we did a lot. Dang, we did a lot. So more of that this year. Definitely more of that. That's something I'm looking forward to. I think I'm going to switch up my hair. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, cutting it.
Cutting it out.
Joy's been in like she wants to grow her hair phase. I'm like ready to cut it again. Like I don't know.
I used to have the short curly fro where it's just like kind of tight.
Yeah.
And then now it's been growing. She's saying I'm in this phase. She took all my scissors, so I don't have any scissors to cut my hair. Everybody's like, "Nah, let your hair grow." So I have to let it grow because I can't cut it, and shears are expensive. And when you had more than one pair, you don't want to go buy any more. So and this is why she can cut her hair because she got all the scissors.
No, but I am looking forward to that. I want to. I don't know what exactly it is that I want to do with my hair, but I definitely want to. I don't know. I don't know. Remember I was telling you I wanted you to dye it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that though. Whenever, and also just more like. More girly things, like more hanging out with you, just more like doing places, going new places together.
Yeah. Traveling.
Yes. Last year we went to Hawaii together for the first time for your birthday. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
This year you need to figure out what you're doing for my birthday. I mean, for my birthday. What? Actually, yeah, figure it out while you're at it. We need to figure out what we're doing for your birthday, because that is vastly approaching. You still don't know what you want to do. Yeah, March 30th. You still don't know?
No, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm looking forward to it.
It's damn near, it's freaking February.
Yeah.
At this point. You gotta figure it out, girl.
You know what's crazy? The age that you turn is not the age that you start. It's the age that you finish.
I've heard that. And I don't know how I feel about it.
It is.
Because if that's the case.
You live 1 year. Then they say, "Oh, you just turned 1 because you just lived 1 year."
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Live again, but people think, "Oh, it's the year that you're starting." So
no, it's the year that you're. Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm turning 25. They're like, "Oh, you're starting year 25." No, you're starting year 26. You just finished 25 years.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you feel about the fact that like people? This is so funny. But people say that like when a baby is born, they're technically like 9 months. Have you heard that? And I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works either.
People be like, what is it? Wouldn't the baby just be like 9 months? Because like they were going for 9 months. I'm like, yeah, but it's 9 months with no like.
They didn't even get some oxygen.
Right, like they breathing, but they not like in the earth yet.
Right.
And I've heard that before, and I'm just like, are y'all joking or y'all being serious? It's still attached to the umbilical cord.
Can you give them a second?
Like, they don't even have a name yet.
Right.
Like, they don't even, like, no birth certificate has been signed.
Dang. No, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. But.
Speaking of babies.
What? Speaking of babies, what?
I was just gonna say, like, I'm ready for that. That was another thing that I'm looking forward to. Since we're in just, marriage and babies, I'm ready for that.
I see, girl.
I see it's crazy.
We're reeling that back.
We can reel it back. But yeah, as far as like things that I'm looking forward to, because that was the question. I'm looking forward to that. Not necessarily.
What you looking forward to this year?
Shoot, it can happen. It only take 9 months to get married. Okay. Not that it will. I'm just saying. I mean, I need to be married first. I need to be married first.
I feel like a lot of best friends,
but
they always try to make pacts. Like, wait, we're gonna have our kids at the same time.
Yeah.
So our kids can be best friends. And right now, life ain't lifing the way that we thought it was gonna be lifing, because she's on a different trajectory where it may happen, and I'm over here like, bro, I ain't even got nobody to even be thinking about having kids with. So we gonna see.
It'll happen when it happens.
It'll happen.
But I'm just excited for it. You know, that's something that we always talk about, having our kids at the same time, like having our kids grow up together, getting married around the same time, or at least same year. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But I'm also excited for like a lot of new music coming out this year. I'm really excited for that. A lot of the music that came out last year, that like artists that I peeped, I was like, they're gonna be a star, they're gonna be big, and they're starting to like
who?
like J Don. And I was able to work with him. Yes. And I was like, I don't want to say it was on like a bucket list, but I had just seen his rise, you know, and I was like, he would be dope to just like do something with. He's so tall.
He grew out of nowhere.
He definitely grew out of nowhere. Definitely. But yeah, working with him was definitely like super excited, you know, and we dropped that issue, you know, a few weeks ago. It's out now. Go check it out. Disrupt. J Don, creative directed by me. But yeah, I can definitely think. I definitely think that he's going to be even bigger. You know, this year. Shoot, Leon. He's gonna go on tour with Bruno Mars.
Man.
You know, Victoria Monet.
Yes.
Excited. Kaylani, I feel like she's gonna have a really big year this year. Folded went crazy. Out the Window went crazy. Is going crazy. Who else is dropping something? I think A$AP Rocky is dropping something soon. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Love him and Riri. Shout out to him and Riri. My freaking icons. Like, man, love them and their whole aesthetic and just the vibe. So definitely, I like A$AP Rocky. He's an artist that I got into when I was very young. I just loved his whole like New York, I don't care, I'm that nigga attitude. I've always loved that. It's the confidence that comes from him that I can respect and appreciate.
And him and Rihanna are a perfect fit.
They're perfect for each other. I really do think so. I think just on the outside looking in, again, I don't know these people personally, but I think just from looking as a person that loves their relationship and loves them separately, I definitely do think that they're super cute together. What other new music is coming out? I think Bryson Tiller is dropping something. I think Chris Brown is dropping something soon with Gunna. Shout out to Gunna and Chris Breezy. I would love to work with them. Gunna, I would like to work with Gunna. I would like.
You know who I want to work with, like, oddly enough?
Who?
And I keep saying this, Kodak Black. I just feel like
really?
Yes, I just feel like that would be so funny. Okay. Like, I just feel like that would be so funny.
So funny?
Yes.
Why? Like
he's a funny individual.
Interesting. Okay.
When you see me, I'm like.
Who else would you want to work with?
This new artist actually named Laycon.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yes.
He's dope.
2 singles December. So like now they're kind of like picking up traction, but the 2 singles are fire. It's kind of like Giveon and who else could we mix him with? Like a little bit of like Giveon.
He has like that baritone voice.
Yeah, and like almost like Chris Brown in like terms of like
R&B.
Like, R&B and like runs and stuff. Like, I feel like that's great as well. And then Tiana Major 9.
Oh, love her. Her voice.
She just dropped a song with Yeba.
Oh,
and that's girl.
Okay, period. I need to look at that because their voices on the track together. Love that.
That song, I
love
was like,
that.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
this is great. So I think this year we can expect some new things from her, which I'm super super excited to see what that'll be, because she is like, she's underrated. She's like a Jasmine Sullivan.
Agreed. Yeah.
Like Coco Jones. Like they all.
That voice, her tone is very unique and it's so pretty. No, she's good. I like her a lot. Yeah. I'm also excited to like just work with a lot of new artists. Like last year, I started dabbling into like actual new artists, like releasing their first song. Shout out to my guy Zay Season. Got to work with him on some few things. We got to work with a lot of people last year. D-Smoke.
Yeah, we did.
But I'm excited to just work with a lot of new artists, a lot of new creatives, do a lot of our own things. Yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, other than that, I'm so excited for 2026. I feel like it's going to be a really good year for us, creatively, relationship-wise, financially, spiritually, you know, religiously. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God.
Big G.O.D.
Big G.O.D., not the little one. not the little one.
Not playing with him.
Definitely excited to just grow more in my faith, grow more in our relationship. You know, family. I'm excited to spend more time with family.
Oh, for sure.
I was able to hang out with a lot of my family last week sometime. So that just made me feel
what are
excited.
some new practices or lessons that you've learned from 2025 that you feel like you'll be bringing into 2026?
I think more so working with like the right people and being more around the spaces that I actually want to be in, which is something that I've always done, but I'm like having that be more intentional this year. I'm a friendly person, but I don't need to be friends with everybody. You know that, you know, a lot. I can give I'm very selective with the energy and the people that I do keep around. I don't have that many friends. You know that. But as far as like just hanging around people, like this is business, you know, this is separate, this is business. I think that's something that I'm taking and just being
that's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, and just focusing more on my goals, you know, the things that I actually want to reach. I reached a lot of my goals last year, so I'm just moving that more into the new year, being more, you know, focused on my goals for sure.
Right. Okay.
What about you?
For me, I would say, well, to touch on what you were talking about in terms of like not working with everybody or just like not surrounding yourself with everybody.
Yeah.
I don't do that anyways. And you know, like I will frustrate the mess out of Nubian.
Like, bro, just chill.
Like, I'll be meeting somebody and then I'll kind of be like,
she don't like them off rip.
Off rip, don't like them.
You didn't give him a chance.
This is always what you say. You didn't give him a chance. I don't need to give him a chance. As soon as they shook my hand, energy exchange, oof, bad person.
And I get that too. Like my intuition is good, but like I'm a very optimistic person. I try to give everybody grace. That's how I move.
I can be optimistic, but when you show me who you are, I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah.
I don't need to have no hope. I could pray for you from afar.
Yeah. Wish you the best.
Wish you the best.
Yeah.
And I'm very big on the block button. Block, block,
that's facts.
block. I be playing that thing like a piano. Blah, 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 blah.
So you're gonna keep that for 2026?
That's staying for sure. But also something that I'm trying to figure out as well in like terms of the balance. It's kind of what we talked about earlier in terms of like putting on your own oxygen mask before you help somebody else. Because I will overextend. I'll give you both my arms, both my legs, and I'm sitting here trying to crawl with my head like, what I'm finna do? How I'm finna get around, you know? So it's just like I can't always do that for people, and then I feel bad. Like I'll sit here and struggle like 3-4 days at a time. Like, dang, I'm really about to tell this person no. Like, I can't help them.
And that's crazy because I'm so the opposite. Like, we have so many opposites and so similarities. I'll be quick to cut somebody off.
Yeah, but me,
I'm good.
Like,
I'll be like, Joy, this is the 7th time. They're gonna do it again.
Like, and see, the problem is that like when I feel like, oh, they're in my circle and I love them, and you know, like I just be wanting again to like give them these chances, but then it's like new people. I'm like, nah, I can't just be over reserving for you. I don't know who you are. Yeah, so just bringing that into the new year for sure, and then also too. Every opportunity, and I know this is controversial what I'm about to say, but every opportunity is not a good opportunity.
Facts.
Every opportunity is not a good opportunity.
Very stingy about that this year.
Yes, like,
price is going up already.
For sure.
Price gonna go up again. I'm sorry, like I'm being very particular. Yeah, I agree.
Literally.
I agree.
Like, just in terms of like you being offered new things and like say this person wants, oh, can you shoot a music video for me, or oh, let's tap in, or oh, let's go here, let's network here.
Yeah.
That's not, you also have to practice like discernment with that, and that just comes with like, you know, for the people that are religious, staying prayed up, whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
Tap into that, whether it be meditation, whether it be the universe, crystals. For me, it's God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be praying about mine, and using my discernment that way. But it's super important that you are just practicing discernment with like opportunities that you're given, and like not just you, but like the audience as well, whoever's watching this. Like,
facts. Don't
think, oh, I'm gonna miss out. Like the fear of missing out. What is it? Is that what it is?
FOMO?
FOMO.
Fear of missing out, yeah.
Whatever the kids are saying nowadays.
Crazy.
FOMO. There is no FOMO. Stop being worried about missing out. You're not missing out.
What's for you is for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's for
That's
you
facts.
is for you. If it's not for you, just don't worry about it. Like, don't let it you know, consume your mind, consume your thoughts, make you start doubting yourself. Like, you gotta stay motivated in everything that it is that you do. And I feel like 2026 is a year of new and good opportunities. Opportunities that will be good for you, opportunities that are new, obviously, but just making sure that you practice discernment. You don't have to go eat up everything. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing.
Facts, yeah. Agreed. And just saying prayed up. And if you don't believe in anything, try God first. Try God first.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I'll say that. Try God first. But yeah.
All right. So, I'm Joy.
And I'm Nubian Princess.
And thank you for watching
New Dope.